of her hair, so I tried to do it a little bit looser. And I also let some softness, some hairs fall around her face to just create softness too. We're going to take this and pull it back just a little bit because we need to just make that elastic loose, and we're going to put our fingers in and kind of create a little space right here. Now I'm going to take my topsy tail, but if you don't have one of these, you can just use your fingers to flip the hair too. We're going to put the hair in and go ahead and just gently pull this through that little bit of space we just created. She's got so much hair. There you go. Okay, and create a nice soft flip. Now you can go back again and re-loosen any little spots that you want. Again, we're just adding texture, adding a little bit of softness through here. There we go. Okay, now once you've got that step completed, we're going to make a fishtail. Now you can see Bailey's got a gazillion layers in her hair. So as we do this fishtail, you'll notice like little spots here and there popping out. That's okay. Very normal. I'll try to keep them into the fishtail as much as possible, but it's just one of the realities of layers, huh, babe?
Yeah.
Hey, we go where we want to. Hey, it's right when it's our crew. Hey, we play it like our rules.
Now as I'm going along, what you'll notice is I'm just trying to keep it nice and tight. And if you don't know how to do a fishtail, I have a video on how to do one. You can find it. I'll put a link in the description box below. But I'm also trying to take sort of like smaller pieces. That's going to give us a little more texture through the fishtail. But then if you want to mix it up, you can do a little bit bigger piece, and then so do like 2 big pieces and then do a couple smaller pieces too. And that's just going to add a little more texture to the fishtail, which is kind of a fun trick if you haven't learned that one already.
Down your hair, live and play like every day. We got what we need right.
Okay, we're getting down towards the end of the fishtail, and you can see I'm getting to the point where I'm going to start having hairs popping out just because we're running out of length, and that's okay. We're just going to do our best to try to keep them into the braid as much as possible, and then when we really can't do any more, I'm just about there, then we're going to take an elastic and secure the whole thing with an elastic, preferably one that matches your hair so it hides a little bit. And we have our nice fishtail all created. You can just kind of like this, just to smooth it a little bit, loosen it, soften it. Okay, now here comes the fun part. We're going to take this hair, and we've made this nice little hole right here. We're going to take the fishtail up and tuck those ends up and down into that little hole. And when we get those ends all nice and tucked, then I'm going to take a couple bobby pins, and depending on the length of your hair, you're going to have a bigger drop right here. But I'm just going to kind of, did you see how right now it's kind of falling away from her head? I just give it a little push, and then I'm going to go right here against her head and add a couple bobby pins. And that's going to help give that fishtail just a little bit of lift. And keep it nice and tight against her head. And if you have flyaways popping out, that's when you can go back and add your little microscopic bobby pins. Just hold them in. Just make sure this is nice and secure and in place where we want it. And then I'm going to take, I found this really fun comb at Walmart of all places that's really fun. It kind of has like a vintagey feel to it. And you can even take this and just really gently slide it in right above the fishtail like this. Make sure you hide all those prong ends. And I have, you can see